This is me, and this is the Mediterranean Sea, and I'm going to force 100 players to replicate the Punic Wars in Minecraft on a huge custom map. Will Rome take home the W, or will Carthage rewrite history and defeat the Roman Empire? Watch till the end to find out. This is the Punic Wars in Minecraft. How it works is simple. There are two teams, Rome and Carthage. They each have a flag that they must protect. If the other team manages to break their flag 10 times, respawning is immediately disabled, and they only have one life. If they die after the flag is broken, they're out of the competition. And now, let the games begin. Rome started out by looting their many structures, like their port city, the Colosseum, and the Leaning Tower of Pisa. People were hopeful about the future, and felt sure that Rome had the upper hand. What are you guys gonna do to protect your flag? You gonna put like obsidian barriers around it or something?
There you go.
I'm just gonna hope for the best.
I really care about
Just gonna hope for the best.
Many players found full suits of iron gear sitting in barracks around the city, and quickly ingrained themselves as powerful political figures. Afterwards, they established the Colosseum as their headquarters, and collected materials for better gear. Meanwhile, Carthage was in a mess. Many players were dying to random NPCs around the map, and there was general disorder, which led players to separating from the group and making their own teams. Although this did not stop players from looting the surrounding area. People settled down and made bases everywhere, but the majority of them stayed in the port city. This is when players discovered that they had rideable hoglins, which would be a huge advantage for them in the future. It was already time for the first event. A few players were given the chance to run for election and share their plans if they won. Up first was Rome. The first player running was named Deckish.
I want to lead this team to victory, and I want to do it in the most organized and fun fashion that I can. So what I want us to do, I want us to mine, I want us to get diamonds, I want us to get stacked, and I want to take over this server, and I want to beat that other team. Who's with me? Oh, and I just got kicked from the server.
What?
After him was Bob Boy, who had a questionable speech.
I like Bob. It's very powerful, and I think if we all believe in Bob, I think we can overpower the other team.
And finally, Zippy Blue.
Yeah, Zippy Blue.
Alright. Here,
Nice
okay,
chain, man.
I have 3 points here. First off, I can prove that I will be the smartest candidate. For example, I've designed a strategy where we can take armor stands and put them over the flag's hitbox. Now, if we do that, that means that our flag basically has an extra hitbox as long as we keep adding armor stands over the flag.
Not only was this idea brilliant, but it was also one of the only ways you could legally bypass the plugin.
But I'm gonna bet that everyone on their team is gonna rush. So here's what I say. I say we build up a huge fortification with armor stands, iron golems, and as long as we have a flag, we will survive. So that's my speech.
Very intelligent.
The votes came in.
Guys, Zippy Blue 2 wins. Zippy Blue 2 is now your leader.
Easy.
Now that Rome had elected a leader, it was time for Carthage to elect one of their own. First up was Hot Buns.
So when I walked in this freaking town city, the first thing I heard was how vulgar everybody was. Oh my god, my mom's calling me.
After him was the people's favorite, Yellow Tiger.
We need to come together to fight against the Romans. In the past war in history, they may have beaten us, but this time, they will not. I will lead us all to victory. I will ensure that each and every one of you make it to the end, and that this time we change history and come out on top.
Yep.
Everyone, we have to unite and work together, and we can overcome the Roman threat. And I believe that we can all do it together.
After him was Reef One.
I just want to say, this dude's like 40 years old, bro. You really want a 40-year-old being your president?
Yeah, I'd rather have an old man and a guy that interrupts in the middle of a speech, thank you.
Oh, agree.
No one asked your opinion.
I don't care.
Irrelevant. Alright, guys, I want to be president.
Boo! No substance whatsoever!
Although it didn't look like it at the time, he would be extremely influential later in the event. Next up was Wilding,
I'm here to tell you guys that vote Yellow Tiger. He is the best leader among all of you.
Oh
He'll
my
lead you
god.
to victory.
And then TG dude.
Sons of Carthage, during my 1 hour here I saw nothing but anarchy, disorder, chaos. How can we expect to win under these conditions? Under my rule, you will be an organized, well-oiled machine that will salt the Roman lands, slay them all, and see the lamentations of their women. But having seen these speeches and having seen the political dynamics, I believe that the best person to be able to accomplish this is Tiger. And I will thus step down and ask everybody who was going to vote for me to vote for him.
And to nobody's surprise, Yellow Tiger won the election with ease.
One vote.
Yeah, I think Yellow Tiger won.
Yeah.
Now that both teams had finished their elections, it was time for their first test of leadership. Both of them would have to fight off an invasion of Terminator bots. The only thing is, they have 0 time to prepare. Right away, Rome dealt with the weak scouts, but they had more coming.
They're destroying the farm.
Dragon, what the?
I'm dead.
Hey, that's
Come out and help your friends. What are you guys doing?
where are they?
I needed our skybase.
Oh, okay.
Getting gang, what the?
It was time for the final boss.
This is like a wave.
I'm gonna die.
Do that. The TPS.
Cut him out.
Yeah, someone needs.
The
Yeah.
TPS.
You're kind of destroying them.
Oh, they just got owned.
You hear that? Let's go. Let's go.
Now, it was Carthage's turn.
Come play.
Oh, what the?
I'm coming help.
Oh my god. We almost got them all. We got them all? And then that's 1, 2. Bro, we all have words. Yeah, boys, stop killing ones and help with the thousands.
I'd rather
You
not.
come to me.
Help me, guys.
ones.
Okay.
Oh, they did it.
Come to the center. Come to the center.
Come to center.
I know, boss.
No, guys.
I'm lying right
Shit. Boys, we need to swarm them.
Where is he?
Finally back.
Oh my god. Oh my god, he did.
He's so close to that. He's so close to that. You guys got him. Let's go. They got him.
You did it, bro.
I got him. Yeah.
No way. Good job, guys.
With only 1 hour left until the borders dropped, both teams went into a serious grind for better tools and armor. To help them advance, each team got 3 villagers of their choice.
So you get 3 villagers. You can have a farmer, a toolsmith, a weaponsmith, an armorsmith, a mason, or a fletcher.
Need an armor.
Zippy Blue, it's your decision. So you want to have an armorsmith and 2 fletchers?
Yes, you heard me right.
Okay.
We need fletchers.
Carthage had a very similar selection.
So Yellow Tiger, I'm gonna give you a book. It's gonna have 6 type of villagers. You get to choose which villagers you want. You can have multiple of the same type of villager.
Armorsmith, Fletcher.
Armorsmith, Fletcher, and weaponsmith.
Yeah, I agree. Farmer, Fletcher, and
by the way.
Okay.
Now that both teams had their villagers set up, there was only one thing they had to focus on: preparing. This is when we discovered a secret plan. Reef One, after losing the election in humiliating fashion, wanted revenge. He gathered a group of players that were loyal to him, and separated from the rest of Carthage. They took as much as they could, leaving the place in chaos. They left all of the Hogland stables empty, and the team lost its biggest advantage. Then, they disappeared. After this, it looked like there was no hope for Carthage. Their team was fractured into 2 groups: Reef One's army, who called themselves the Scythers, and those still loyal to Yellow Tiger. Nobody thought Carthage had a chance, until, with only 20 minutes left before borders dropped, an army of Scythers were spotted near the border. They were wearing full maxed out gear, and were riding the Hoglands that had mysteriously disappeared earlier. Reef One had gathered the best PvPers on his team and given them his best armor, but they would still have to get past Zippy Blue's defenses. It was time for the final event.
Everyone, get into the flag, get into the flag, get into the flag.
The walls dropped, and instantly, Reef One led his army towards Rome. On the way, they ran across a player at the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Oh, he dropped down. He's running. Oh, he stole the horse. He stole their horse. No way. He stole their horse. Duck Gamer, go. Go, Duck Gamer. Go. Go, Duck Gamer. No! 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 The Scythers claimed their first life.
Yeah, I give you a.
Anyone down?
Oh, there's fighting. Oh, somebody already died.
No, no, no.
The Scythers closed in on Rome's flag.
Here they are, here they come. You guys have got this, you guys got this, you guys can fight them up, let's go. What? Why did they have a hoglet?
I think they have flame bombs, yeah.
Kill them! Zippy Blue had failed. The few Romans left with gear hid in the box surrounding their flag, while the Scythers swarmed the surrounding area. Zippy Blue, in seeing there was no hope in defending his flag anymore, rallied the remainder of his troops to give one last stand. Oh my gosh, this is crazy!
They barely have anything. We stand. Kill more. Yes,
You guys just left your flag undefended.
Rome had fallen. But there was a glimmer of hope. Decius had slipped out during the fighting and had just destroyed Carthage's flag. But he came up short of the comeback. So, Carthage won the event, and the remaining players were allowed to roam the map.